Yeah, man, today is pretty cold Monday, January 12th, 2026. And the world is getting more and more dangerous, crazy, and chaotic, all due to the United States government, which is very, very belligerent right now, and is very, very close to pushing us all into World War III. Now, we're all familiar, unless you've been living under a rock for the last few days, about what has taken place in Venezuela. Pretty much, y'all, that is the least of what we are about to see next, and the least of our worries. The United States is fermenting what's called a color revolution, a revolution in the country Iran. That means they have groups of people in Iran. Now keep in mind, you have a lot of people in Iran that doesn't like the Iranian government. So what the United States does to try to overthrow these countries is create what's called a color revolution. That's where they find these groups that are unhappy with the government. They pay these folks millions upon millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to go out and protest and create chaos. What they're trying to do is overthrow the Iranian government by funding these groups. They give these groups this money, tell them go out to the streets and protest. And in the part of your protest, they have paid agitators that will create violence or scenarios that will cause the Iranian government to send their forces to try to stop the chaos. And in the process, these people who are being paid will maybe start shooting or start a situation that will erupt into violence. All this in an attempt to overthrow the Iranian government. Now, first of all, that war criminal, the man who really runs the United States, Benjamin Netanyahu, has Trump so he got Trump by the balls so deep because of this Epstein thing. This is why they don't want, when Trump was running for election, he had no idea how deeply implicated he was in them Epstein files. Trump is so implicated in the Epstein files that he has no choice but to do everything that Benjamin Netanyahu tells him. Now, if you go back over the last 30, 40 years, we have overthrown 6 of 7 countries that we had, the American government had wanted to overthrow in order to give Israel total supremacy in the Middle East. Iran is the last of those countries. You had Iraq, Somalia, Libya, I can't think of all of them right now because I'm trying to do 2 things at one time. But yeah, this is what's happening. You have paid protesters basically trying to create unrest, which will allow Donald Trump to say that you can't keep killing these people over there, or we're going to step in your country and do something about it, when in reality, the United States are the ones who are fermenting, paying these people to create this chaos that will make us here in America think that we got to do something about it. Watch, even if it was people really trying to overthrow the Iranian government, what business of that is ours? Why is Donald Trump talking about going to Iran to help them people, and to do something about the Iranian government to stop them from killing these people? These are questions you have to ask yourself. When I tell you, every time you watch the news in America, you have to ask questions about what they're telling you, because they're telling you talking points based upon the scenario that they themselves have created. Now, this situation is getting really, really dangerous, because after that 12-day war when Iran whooped Israel's ass in that 12-day war, so much to the point Benjamin Netanyahu had to call Donald Trump and beg him to make peace between Iran and Israel. That's when Donald Trump came up and said, I got the situation under control. You're the ones who created this shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pay attention and stay tuned as this situation heats up, because Israel is desperately getting your country, our country, involved in Iran, all because the United States is literally forcing a situation that's going to create a major war between us. Now, this situation with Iran is not finna be nothing like Venezuela. This shit is finna get big, y'all. We're headed toward a major war, because Russia and China has already said there's no way in the fuck they're going to let America step foot or have anything to do with Iran. So y'all stay tuned. There's going to be more news to come. Y'all be blessed.